Our next project, and look at this sample text. Your text here. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. That is so funny. Wow. Okay. Yeah, so I've already opened this, so let's get into this. This one I think is gonna, and I actually got this one on Amazon, so I'll put the link in the description. But I think this is going to be a very simple kit, very beginner friendly. It does not have a ton of, as you can see, this is all that's in there. Okay. It doesn't have a ton of tiny things you have to make with your hands. This is kind of really like a puzzle. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So this looks like probably some AAA batteries here. Just a few components, really. There are the windows. I think this is paper that you paste on because it does come with some glue here. We got tweezers. The one thing you would need with this, I would think, would be the X-Acto blade and a small piece of sanding paper or a fingernail file, which I like to use. All right, so the rest of this contents is right here. Let's get this out of the way. Out you go. Here we go. What I like about this is it's already pre-printed. What I don't like, it looks like just MDF, which is not the best quality. Take that, table. All right, so I'm just gonna incise here so we can get this open. So like I said, this is kind of like a puzzle. You know, if your kids or you or just somebody who doesn't feel like digging around with all those tiny little things that I usually do, this would be great. This would be perfect. Okay. Because sometimes, I'm going to tell you, I get angry at these projects. Oh boy. You would not believe the amount of expletives that fly out of my mouth while making one of these things. Actually, there's probably plenty of those that fly out of my mouth at any given time or day. Okay. My frustration, it's because I'm a fire sign. I tell you, you know, I love my fur babies, but I sound like Ozzy Osbourne on the Osbournes. They're always under my feet, and I'm having to say, off. Get out of here.
That bastard fucking dog, man. I'm gonna throw it in the pool. Wait, get the out of my house, you get the terrorist.
It's a daily basis. Okay, so this is really cute. Look at that. Very colorful, very vibrant. And some of these pieces are two-sided. So they might come out of here easily, but I really do like to use my X-Acto blade to make sure. Oops, take that, camera. Aw, handmade with love. All right, delicious bakery. Oop, there's the little door. Be careful with these things. They will break easily, those little spongy deals. Oh, we got a kitty. Oh, look, the kitty little Siamese. This is really cute, I have to say. Even though I'm not a fan of the MDF material, I like it when it's wood. This is a cheaper option for the makers. It's still pretty. Great tastes and sweet smells. Okay. Sweet house. What does it say? I have no idea. It's too small. Oh, wow. Look at all these little things. It's so cute. It's so colorful. Nothing on that side, so we can assume that's going to be against the wall. Oh, now we got a little puppy. I don't know about having animals in the bake shop. That just doesn't seem right to me. Not right at all. All right, let's get our... There we go. So, I mean, that looks pretty easy, doesn't it? Famous last words, right? This is probably going to drive me crazy when I throw it across the room before the build is done. Jesus, my God. Okay. Yeah, I get so frustrated. I should probably put that stuff in, but I think I'd probably frighten everyone because when stuff makes me angry, it is and it happens. So, all right. So we got this. Oh, there's the tool. Oh, you're supposed to use that to help punch things out. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Oh, we've got a scrub stick. Okay, they do give you a little. There you go. You get those in your little nail kits. So they give you one of those. And just very small amount of little kajiggers. Yep. Allie, the heck is... We're not trying to climb the wall. No. But no, ma'am. I don't know what that was about. I had a cat that's how he would wake me up in the morning. Oh, yes. He would come into the bedroom and take his claws and he would just, oh, God. I would literally throw my pillows at him to get him out. So, this, if you see here, this is pretty much a puzzle. You know, you just pop out the pieces and connect them. You know, if it's a loose connection, you could glue it. If not, you just pop it right in. So that's what I'm saying. If this, you know, is your first foray into this, this would be really sweet and cute. And you know what I think I'm going to do with this one, you guys? I, if I can find a right size box, I'm going to put this one, after I finish it, I'm going to put it in my Etsy, in case somebody just wants to buy it. The one I've made for the channel. There you go. Allie, why are you in the bathroom giving me just one eye? She's peeking out around the corner with just half her face. What do you want? Oh, she's mad because I kicked her off the cushion. I have two pet beds next to on the floor here because everybody has to be right up my butt all the time. And so Sophie, the big one, just lay near Sophie. I kicked her off of one of the mats so Percy could have his own mat. Okay. Oh, that's cute. The little Siamese. Little Siamese, if you please. All right, let's do this. Let's get started. All right, here we go. I just finished this build and I said I'm going to take a break. I have a car cover over my car and I lifted it up so I could get to my trunk and something popped me. Look at my knuckle. Oh my God. I think maybe it was a bee or something. I don't know. I've sprayed it with copious amounts of Bactine. Nice pack on this. And I'm just going to go sit. I am starting to itch. Just being outside, my asthma kicks in. Texas just does not like. It's so ready to move.